All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. The Westbrooks are pissed about some. All right, so what's going on, man? Happy Friday. All right, man. So Russell Westbrook, guys. Let me. Before I get into this, I want to make this very clear. This season is not all on Russell Westbrook. It's not all on Russell Westbrook. You can almost feel as though he's been scapegoated a little bit because, as much as we've seen the lack of stability within Russell Westbrook, but someone pointed out, this is who Russell Westbrook has always been. This is who you got. What the hell you upset about? But I think it's never been under a microscope like this. Before in the beginning of his career, I think that was the biggest microscope he was when he had KD next to him, and he wasn't performing. Well, they wasn't winning titles. But you still say he's young. He's young. He gonna fix that part. But now I think it's the biggest microscope he's been under since that time. So after the game yesterday, there was him and a reporter was. Well, hopefully you guys can hear their interaction. I'm gonna play this, and hope you guys can hear this interaction.
Of your kids and your family, understanding how meaningful that is for you, but also knowing that when you conceived getting together with LeBron, AD, you had a vision of what that would look like basketball-wise. Has it been difficult for you to process the fact that it hasn't happened the way you guys envisioned it, and that you guys there have been blowouts, there have been boos, there's been everything that, probably everything's the opposite of what you envisioned. Has that been hard for you, especially considering your stature, your credentials, to absorb?
What did I envision?
I would imagine some wins.
I mean, you said, based on what I envision, I want to know what you think I envision.
I would have, you envisioned coming here and winning a championship, or at least being in the
position. Is the season over?
It certainly isn't on.
Is the season over?
No, sir.
Thank you. So, what did you envision? Since you spoke for me, I want to know what you thought I envisioned.
I mean, I've been at every press conference you've had this year, and you've talked about, especially at the beginning, and you talked about what this could look like. Obviously, you envisioned a successful season. To your point, sure, could still happen, but where you guys are trending right now, it hasn't. I mean,
you still asked my question.
What did I envision?
You said you envisioned this to be a certain way. I want to know what you...
Did you envision it to look like this?
I had no expectations. See? That's why you don't know what I envision. I had no expectations. I come into every situation the same. Last 4 years of me, I've been on different teams 4 times, so my envision of kind of think everything gonna be peaches and cream, that's not realistic. That's not life. So for me, I come into every situation, start from ground zero and try to figure it out along the way. I have no expectations of how things will work, how many times I had a ball, what position I'm gonna play. That's literally, I just try to find ways to best help my teammates, and that's about it.
Thank you. All right, so first of all, you're being an a-hole to the reporter. All right. Now I know reporters aren't the nicest guys, or people not always fun of what getting written about them. But for all the reporter is saying is things are not going the way you envision. He goes, how you know what I envision? Did you envision losing? Yeah, I'm quite sure you didn't envision that. And this is alarming to me, and I'm gonna say it. And I know some people gonna feel some kind of way when I say this, but I'm gonna say it and I don't care. The fact that he says I have no expectations, then what the hell are you working toward? It don't matter to you. That answers so much for me about this guy. See, I love Russell Westbrook. As I've said 100 times, because I know people gonna feel like, oh, Chris, you just dogging Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is not the only problem with the Lakers. He's Russell Westbrook. He's been who he's always been. But you wonder why the Lakers are in position when you got people that literally sit up there and say, I got no expectations. How the hell can you work towards something if you don't have expectations? You don't have goals. How can you work towards something? What motivating you? How can you get better? You don't even know what the hell you're getting better at. No wonder you ain't improved on your three-point shooting. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Again, I don't want to dog Russell Westbrook. I really didn't like the reporter. He don't know what I envisioned. I don't expect none of them just here. Yeah, that's the way to lead a team to a championship. I digress because, like I said, I don't want to bash on Russell Westbrook. That's not what I want to do, man. Because I actually like Russ. I root for Russ. But to me, maybe you need to start having some expectations. Because what can you hold yourself to? If you don't have expectations, I don't got no expectations for this season. Then if I don't expect nothing, I ain't going to give 110. I ain't going to try to get better. Because if the goal is not that chip, if the goal is not that championship, no, man, I'm just here, man. That one really bothered me, man. And again, I don't want it to sound like a Russell Westbrook bashing session because it's not all his damn fault. It's not. It's not all Russell Westbrook may be 10% of the problem. That's about it. But I didn't like that. That ticked me off as a fan because I'm like, how the hell are you gonna say, well, Russell, what? I didn't have no expectation for this season. Is the season over? Have you looked up? Like, what is this thing? Well, we're going to just keep fighting. How? You're not fighting. You're getting beat the brakes off of night in and night out. It don't even like you're trying. And then don't even like you damn care. Like, did anyone see the Lakers after the game go, oh, man, that sucked, man. We got to get better. Ain't nobody kicked the Gatorade bottle over. Nobody threw a basketball in this. Nobody's mad. Everybody like, we got to have it again. Hey, man, they mollywopped us again. That's what it looked like to me. Oh, but fans are not supposed to be upset? Let me tell you something. If you go through and you don't have no expectations of something, you're going to have a problem. Because you at least should expect greatness from yourself. I have no expectations. You're on a team. I know it looked better on paper than what it turned out to be. But you're on a team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and you're Russell Westbrook, and you got no expectation for that team. How you gonna say you got no expectation? Then Carmelo come out and say, championship a bust, and this got touted as a championship team, and I ain't got no expectation. I'm cool. Man, this is bullshit. Man. No wonder. You gotta play defense. You ain't got no expectations for the season. Don't matter if you play defense or not. Don't matter if you make your layups. Don't matter. I got no expectations. Hey, man, I'm just here, dog. I just show up. I guarantee you, walk around life with that. Walk around and keep with that. I guarantee. So when he was getting triple-double, did he have expectations then? Ain't got no expectations. No, not just. Oh, yes, he did. This is all crap, man. Like I said, this sums up everything I need to know about the Lakers and their mindset right now. Because a leader on the court wouldn't even allow you to say no crap like that. But hey, it is what it is. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, you guys be great.